really liked
Just a tad. Right, okay.
Oh, yay! Oh, yay! Oh, yay! Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, and Ted, please give a warm Kingsbridge welcome to our town mayor, Councillor Chris Povey.
Thank you, Roger. Fantastic to see you all here. We will come out despite the weather. The first thing I need to do, though, is ask our district councillor, Keith Wingate, to erect the glove. So, hopefully won't fall. Thank you, Keith. So, good evening, everyone. Evening. It really is a huge honour and a fantastic privilege to be standing here as mayor of our fantastic town, and for the second time running. Kingsbridge has, and I believe always will, have a unique community spirit. We're located in one of the most beautiful parts of the world. It's an amazing place to live and work. And I'd like to extend a very warm welcome to all our visitors, dignitaries, and everybody here that calls Kingsbridge their home. Yeah. I'd like to say thank you to all involved in helping make Fair Week the enduring success that it is, and working so hard to create such a fun and event-filled week for all. I'd also like to say a huge thank you and well done to all those involved in Kingsbridge in Bloom, and for making the whole town so blooming brilliant. And finally, I'd like to say thank you to my friends and colleagues on the Town Council for working so hard all year round to ensure Kingsbridge remains such an amazing place to be. I'd especially like to thank our Town Clerk, Martin Johnson, for working what seems like 24 hours a day, every day, to the betterment of all that live and work here. So thank you, Martin. So finally, the moment you have been waiting for all year with bated breath, the reading of the town charter. So this charter was written and delivered to our town over 550 years ago, back in a time when adults and children alike would have worked 7 days a week, from dawn till dusk. And if you were very lucky, you had a few hours off on Sunday to attend church. There was no Netflix, no Love Island, no holidays, and no stand-up paddleboarding. They were very, very dark days indeed. To our forefathers, this charter would have been a revelation. This charter grants the town and all who lived here 3 whole days and nights of fairs and partying, and most importantly, no comeuppance for drunken revelry or minor misdemeanours. So, I apologise for the antiquated phrasing, but please listen to the charter with the excitement of those that have come before you. and stood in this same spot for over 500 years, waiting to hear their licence to party. So the charter, granted in the reign of Henry VI, to hold a market and fairs at Kingsbridge and Buckfastleigh, Devon. The kings to the archbishops, bishops, etc., know ye that of special grace we have granted and given licence, and by these present do grant and give licence for us and our heirs, as much as in us is, to our beloved in Christ, the abbot and convent of the house and the church of the blessed Mary of Buckfast, in the county of Devon, and to their successors, that they and their successors hereafter forever shall have one market every week, to be holden on Saturday at their manor or lordship of Kingsbridge, in the county aforesaid, and also 2 fairs forever, each to continue for 3 days in every year, namely one to be holden at Kingsbridge, aforesaid, on the day of St. Margaret the Virgin, and the 2 days next following, and the others to be holden in like manner at their manor or lordship of Buckfastleigh, in the county aforesaid, on the day of St. Bartholomew the Apostle, and the 2 days next following, with all liberties, rights, and free customs to such market and fairs, belonging or appertaining, unless the same market and fairs be to the injury of neighbouring markets and fairs. Wherefore we will and firmly command for us and our heirs, as much as in us is, that the aforesaid abbot and convent and their successors forever shall have one market at their manor or lordship of Kingsbridge, in the county aforesaid, to be holden on Saturday in every week, and also 2 fairs every year forever, to last each for 3 days. That is to say, one to be held at Kingsbridge aforesaid on the day of St. Margaret the Virgin, and the 2 days immediately following, and the other to be holden at Buckfastleigh aforesaid. It does actually repeat itself in case you think I'm going crazy. In the feast of St. Bartholomew, the Apostle, and the 2 days immediately following, every year forever, with all liberties, rights, and free customs to such market and fairs belonging or appertaining, unless the same market and fairs be to the injury to neighbouring markets and fairs, as is aforesaid. These being witnessed, the venerable fathers, Thomas of Canterbury and W.M. of York, Archbishops Thomas of London and Edward of Exeter, our Chancellor, Bishops and our most dear cousins, Richard of York and John of Norfolk, Dukes, Richard of Warwick and Richard of Salisbury, Earls, Henry Bootshire, Treasurer of England, also our dear faithful John Neville, our Chamberlain, and Walter Scull, Treasurer of our household knights and others. Given by our hand at Oxford the 16th day of September 1461 by the King himself, and of the date aforesaid. So in closing, I'd like to wish all that come to Kingsbridge Fair pleasure and enjoyment, and to have the very, very best of times. And to all the hard-working traders, and that those to deliver all the fun and excitement, I wish you very good business. I now take great pleasure in declaring the 2017 Kingsbridge Fair duly open, and in the words of our forefathers, party on. Thank you. I would now just like to say, anybody who is taking part in the floral dance will need to go up 4th Street and stand clearly behind the 2 white markers up the road. But thank you very much. Have a fantastic evening. Cheers.